Hello, everybody, and welcome back to A Game Before Time. The Deem is in he's in the dungeon.
I'm in another dungeon. I'm in Dungeon 2, which is not Dungeon 2. It's like Dungeon 48. But here we go. I'm trying to fill all these fireballs. These guys with water.
Fill these guys with water. Is that a
Oh
euphemism?
man,
That was bad.
you're gotta go into focus mode soon.
Yeah, but then I'll stop talking, and then
That's fine.
It's okay, Sheldon and I'll do all the work. You can just play games.
I'm scared of
what?
enemy
You get
McFire.
that. That little scare.
Ah!
Whoa.
Oh man,
Damage, half damage.
every game is a scary game for you, eh? Like every game is a horror game.
These are some tricky puzzles. I like how it's like the same puzzle, but it's different.
Yes. Ever so slightly
Okay, I'll
different.
leave it that.
Dumb as a ah! I'm dumb as a
I'm dumb as a I'm dumb as a dumb as a I'm dumb as a I think that could be something in Hobbit song.
Yeah.
It sounds like the
Can someone auto-tune that for us?
dumb as what was it? Is
What?
that it? It's dumb as a I'm dumb as It made me think of the Fiddler on a Roof.
Oh,
That?
water is so powerful, man.
was unfair.
What was unfair?
The bubble popped in my bum.
That would kill you, right?
A bubble popped in your bum?
I don't know, mate. Would it? Would you?
No. I mean, anything can kill you, I guess.
Can anything kill you? Can work. Go down that path. Hey, look at that! You're giving it little peni.
How am I hitting it every time, but I can't win the target game?
Because you're not trying to.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what the hell?
That's not a feat of strength. That's you. You've messed up
My
every
skill.
one of those
the skill
arrows.
was so bad that I. Oh god. So bad. Oh, you bug. You bug me.
How many horses do you have?
Too many.
4.
No, like 12.
10?
10. That's not bad.
Because it's 10 per row, right? He's got
Yeah.
a whole row.
10. So I'd say you're about halfway in the game if you have half the hearts.
Nice, good work. It's challenging for a lot of people.
It's gonna die or not? It's gonna die again.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No.
Yeah, just say no, dude. Never mind.
Nadim, did you say no?
No, I just died.
Or did you accept death's embrace?
I don't even remember where to go.
Oh my goodness.
That's clear.
My
Oh,
eyes just
boy.
glaze over.
Why are you scared of these bugs?
I just don't want to like run into one and then.
What if you need arrows?
That's a good point.
You don't shoot your 197 rupees. I'll tell you that.
Just shooting my shot. Isn't that an expression people use now?
Yeah, when you're like trying to hit on somebody.
Stop hitting on bubbles, man. You know what I'm saying? Sheldon, did you ever have to do online dating in your life?
Honestly, never. But sometimes I think about, like, you know, when people complain about it, and I am thankful for the fact that I don't have to. It sounds a lot more stressful than just, like, interacting with regular people. But even then, I'm an introvert, right? If it's not clear, I have a hard time even making connections with people in real life, so I don't know. Don't know if I got lucky or not when I met my wife and all that stuff once upon a time. It's been 10 years since last week.
If you're watching this, Mrs. Sheldon, he does know if he's lucky that he met you in real life. For the record.
No, I meant like I don't know if it was just luck or if it was just me,
right.
me, you know, doing something different. But sometimes, like, I'm more curious, like, how is it different? Would it be like if I had to do it like right now? Would it be different? Like, and my wife and I sometimes talk about, I was like, would it be that hard? We don't know.
Oh, we always say thank God we never had to.
Oh yeah, we say that too. But we are fascinated by the ideas like, how hard could it be? Like with, I don't know, we're obviously...
Not like how hard could it be, like, I got this, but how hard, like, how does the expectation meet the reality?
Right. So, why'd you ask?
Shooting your shot.
Ah, yes.
That was my shot, and I shoot it. Did.
Shot it?
Shot it?
Grounded.
Crap.
Call back.
No!
Comment if you remember what episode the conjugation of the word ground.
Grind, right? Grind?
You grind.
No, it was ground.
No, you do not ground.
You
Grounded.
Grind levels, right?
Grinded? Grounding? Man, I don't even know the position I took back then.
Good.
You said ground.
Cool, so I was right.
Damn it, dude. Supposed to make him on our side.
Went the wrong way.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
How was I supposed to know?
Because you were here before. You knew you had to be on the left side of something, and then you had a choice, go to the left or the right, and you picked the right. Which sounds like it was right, but it was wrong.
Oh.
Hopefully next time you'll remember. Right is wrong and left is right.
Left?
Really? That's how you're gonna continue the conversation? Just scream the word left?
Ow!
Yeah, no, I participated in that one.
I contributed. Look at me contribute.
Oh man.
That's it?
Oof.
What a waste.
Oh, you have to get the red things down, and then go to the right side.
But how do I get the red things down?
You gotta
in
find
the
that
previous
orb.
room.
No.
Why not?
Because it's gonna die.
How could he have possibly known?
I should have walked into it like an idiot.
Like stabbed him in the gut, like.
Where am I supposed to go, bonk? God.
This
To
is.
take the attention.
Don't use the arrows, man. You got 8 left.
So Nadim doesn't get embarrassed from that. I remember when I was in grade school, we went to a museum.
Yeah, that Sheldon's embarrassing himself to save face for you.
And
Take note of that, Nadim.
there was an exhibit where I guess they were just pretty rocks or something. And man, people must have did a really good job cleaning those, I guess the glass. Because my head went straight into it. And I had like a big welt on my head. Because I was like, oh, I want to see what's over, like, what is it like over top?
Yeah.
And then just smack. Yeah, that was crazy. So I understand it, Ian, running into pointy, spiky things.
In the game?
Yeah.
Because you ran into glass in real life.
Yeah. It's so hard to see. I guess.
I guess. Wow.
So, Nadim, do you feel... Go left, what are you doing?
I go this way?
This is what you want. Go that way.
Yeah. I just got scared.
Oh.
Josh, you have to remember that everything scares Nadim.
I'm so
He has
bad.
to remember not everything is worth being scared of.
No. Everything
You know what? Let's make him feel better. In the comments, comment.
Yeah, because the internet is so kind.
a moment in a video game, not specifically a horror game or anything, that scared you unnecessarily.
I got scared in Harry Potter.
The movie or the game? 'Cause the movie was downright horrifying.
Yeah, the movie was scary. What are you talking
Especially 3. Oof.
Okay.
The
about?
Dementors?
There are lots of moments.
Oh, man. So when I was a kid, everybody was watching Sixth Sense.
I haven't seen that movie yet.
What?
So I begged and begged my mom to let me watch it.
Yeah.
And she did. And we didn't finish it because I was just so mortified by that movie. And everyone that I talked to is like, man, that's weak. It's mortified. Like the scene of the lady like chopping stuff in the kitchen and she turns around and her like hands are missing or her wrists are sliced or whatever. And she's like all gaunt and like white and just like kids hanging in the school. Like it's all just so awful. And it got to the point where like I couldn't have a shower unless somebody was sitting.
How could you go back even faster?
It's okay, let him be him. He has a big key, it's progress.
Should
someone
I
had
just
to-
mirror then?
Because once the shower was on and the curtain was drawn, it was loud and I didn't know it was in the room with me. So someone needed to sit on, like, when I was in, this water started, they needed to come in, sit on the toilet, wait until I was done, and when I turned the water off, they'd leave, and then I'd shower off. I couldn't go in the basement. Like, grade 6, and I was just horrified of the earth that I lived in. And then I found out later that at the end of the movie, all the ghosts go away. But I didn't know that because my mom stopped the movie because I was just so freaked out.
Yeah.
And I've always wondered, if I got to see the ghosts leaving, would I have been like, oh, okay, everything's fine. Spoiler alert,
What movie messed
Haley
you up?
Osment's in that movie. Haley Osment.
Yes.
She's a kid.
Okay, good.
Get it? Because when people talk about Sixth Sense and they say spoiler alert, they usually say something else. It's like most spoiled.
That was good.
Yeah? It was too scarring for me to have any lasting.
No, even like that. Like, I just find like. I don't know. I don't want to say too much. I want to watch it.
The art and costume was great in that movie, but it was too realistic. They did not have a 10-year-old in mind.
Ooh, what's this?
That's fun.
Boing. Is that the sound hookshots make? Boing.
No.
Boing.
It's like,
Boing?
it should be like a chain sound.
Yeah, like a chick, 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 chick. Right? Not
Ching.
a. Yeah, ching. Not boing.
Like a locking. I wonder what's across there that we can boing into.
Oh. He figured it out really fast.
He has no keys. Oh, but you can go side to side.
See, this is like
This is fun.
the thing that I thought. Like, why he always says he's bad at games. I don't think he's bad at games. I thought he would do more of this stuff. Exploring. He got that really fast.
Where are you going?
Exploring.
No? Not allowed. But no, that's backseat gaming. I actually have no idea if what you need is over there. That's what I would have done. Man, it's hard not to backseat game. Like, as a kid, it was fine because one person played, and the other person was there to, like, observe.
Reset the room. You already threw the skulls.
Did you throw both of them? Did you make a mental note? As you did it?
Yes. Because I was like, I don't think he realizes what he's
He
doing.
walked into the doorway and just walked.
Is it reset? Are you done? It's like opening a pizza box that's already empty. Be like, is your pizza now?
It's like the equivalent of, like, okay, I'm leaving. And you do, like, the loud steps and the quiet steps to see if you fooled me.
Please don't. Please reset it.
I'm not. Okay, I'm gone.
Ah,
That's cool. It's like the eyes on the door.
I know. But why
That was
he
nifty.
Scared. I
I was gonna hit them.
That was a fair scare.
Is it?
You can't win with this guy. But yeah, backseat gaming, I think, was a big part of growing up. Because you'd have the player who's wrapped up in, like, their sprite, and the non-player that's kind of just like, you know, their eyes can move around because they don't need to worry about what Link's doing.
The hookshot is just like a super boomerang.
It is a super boomerang. A super-boomerang.
A Subaru?
Yes, it is
A
Subaru.
super dubaroo.
Not sponsored.
Yet? Question mark, exclamation mark, question mark again?
At least he finally has a tool that he can use that doesn't waste resources.
Ow!
Get the boomerang.
God damn!
How many things can we get hit by?
How many things can we get hit by every time? I hate these bubbles. The bubbles are the worst.
Yeah, man, it's almost like they go on a diagonal line.
I don't
What
want
if
to
you can
hear.
just slice them?
You can.
You can. You have.
What?
Yeah. Let us know in the comments.
Did I slice a bubble?
Yes. They don't bother. We know. He knows. We all know. Let us know in the comments though. What was your first scary movie? And was it scarring?
The Exorcism of Emily Rose, not my first scary movie, but like a movie that really messed me up for like a really long time.
Yeah?
Yeah, like I couldn't stay up late after. I wonder if this will shock me if I...
Nice. With metal?
Does your hand or something?
I mean, we'd have to ask Link. And I don't know how vocal he'll be on the top.
Link, is it made of metal? Yeah!
Well, excuse me, Hookshot.
There's another side too to this room.
That's the one
I
thing I
know,
don't
but I want to do this.
Before he dies in this room, that's why it said look at the other room.
Oh.
This room's scary.
okay.
It's okay, he has hearts.
Not for long.
It's like he takes it as a challenge. I can lose those really fast.
Oh, please let there be a key in that room if you kill all the enemies. But that doesn't matter. Okay, you can't do anything here. Nice.
So what was the point of it?
So that you know that this is the room you have to come into once the water goes down.
I don't like those Spitfire things.
Rappers? You don't like rappers?
No.
Because they get in the way of your candy.
Haha. Oh.
Here's an item. No, thank you, sir.
You can't trick me.
Ah, I wonder if there's a different thing we have to do now. Go back. Stop.
It's weird. Hello, weird.
Did you say hello, weird?
Yeah.
Jeez,
So,
really? He's not-
Stop. What do you think you can do? Do you think that lock on the other side will also trigger this side?
Oh.
Do you think it? It's a genuine question.
No.
Okay. Ah, the map. Good call. Who's this guy?
No winning ever.
Okay, we're gonna go this side.
No.
Huh.
You did
Good
it.
wondering, Nadim.
Oh.
Oh. You did it.
Oh! You're a success.
Winner is not me. Hey, what? That's weird. It was in the arc. You saw that, right?
Yep.
Okay. So, like, I'm not dumb.
No. That's all Miyamoto. Ooh. Ooh, that's a deep well.
Stupid warning sound. Go away.
Oh my god!
Is that in Breath of the Wild? It has to be.
Yes. Yes, it is. Can't escape.
Oh man, this is a big dungeon, eh?
And you're back.
In the dungeon? We've
No,
always
the
been-
sounds
No, I'm trying to ignore it.
bad.
Nice. Now, just so you are aware, it doesn't bite you in the butt later. When you use the hook shot, you are stuck in space and time. You are vulnerable. Nice. That's how you do it. That's exactly how you do it. Textbook.
So I can't go in here.
We tried pushing the block.
Too risky, man.
Sorry.
There's that treasure room, remember? Nice!
Okay.
You got cash!
I got cash money!
Cash money for days.
Okay. We go this way.
Oh, it's just a big circle. It's just a never-ending spiral. Of course, I'm talking about
Life.
this life. You got it.
Okay, so where do I go now?
Map. Because I'm confused.
No, you go back to the left side, remember?
Okay.
But no, because when he pushed the lever, it took him to the same left side.
No,
he would
remember
take
the
him to.
room where he didn't kill all the enemies that you suggested that he should?
Oh, because there's a key.
Or something.
I like how Sheldon is now just directly giving me hints.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm drinking water.
You can hookshot it when it's zappy.
Yeah, but like, I miss. And apparently the sword misses too.
A sword.
So if they both miss,
Ah, you.
that's a fun sound.
Agrabah. That's what I heard.
I could hear that.
Agrabah. No, dear. I suggested something awful, Josh. Fuck.
Yeah, this is on you.
Sorry.
Apologize to the people, Sheldon.
I'm so sorry.
Ah!
I'm sorry that Nadim yelled at you.
And that he's so bad at video games. We'll find a fourth person to beat the game for us. Actually, you know what? Once we get to the... I don't even remember what dungeons I completed. But it was partway through the Lost Woods dungeon.
Dungeon 5?
Is that what's up there? No,
Dungeon 5 was Dark Knight Dungeon, wasn't it?
no, in this one.
Oh.
My memory got corrupted on my Wii.
Oh no.
So I've never actually seen the end of this game.
I wouldn't say the ending is like anything better than like the Mario.
No, but like the last dungeon and boss and that triumphant moment of success. You know what those are like.
Yes.
I don't.
You said it, sister. Nice! If it's in the wall, I think is the issue.
Gimme, yum.
Gimme never gets.
Don't you know your manners yet?
Yes, I do. Don't
Yes,
you-
no, maybe so. Gimme,
all your toes.
yum.
Let us know in the comments what you think about toes. Or not. Probably. It's better.
Oh! Fudge!
Nice. Do you see the rhythm that they're doing?
No.
Clearly.
No, I don't. It's just pew, pew, pew all the time.
It's like pause, pause. And in that pause is where you gotta do your thing.
But I didn't get a key.
So now you gotta check.
You haven't even lifted the skulls though.
Check your map, bro. Bruh.
I'm gonna do this.
You know the map is a tool and not a cheat, right?
Um.
No, you don't know that. Okay, good to know.
I was getting hit by that bubble. And I was getting hit.
So if you know what you're getting hit by, could we avoid it?
No. It's called fate, Josh. You can't avoid fate.
You can avoid fate. So you're walking down the street and you go, no, thank you.
See?
And then
Get
she's
hit
like-
by everything.
Too bad there's no fairy room, right? Or maybe there could be if someone looked at the map to see if there was a super secret door.
No secret doors.
How do you know?
Look at the map.
We're all looking at the same map. What are you not seeing?
I don't see any secret doors. Do you see secret doors?
No. Why? Did you see a secret door?
No, I was just like sighing at me, and I'm like, all right, other secret doors.
You just become like a force of habit at this point. Oh, that's good thinking.
Whoa, power!
Onions!
Everybody's an onion! What?
I think the other one was invincible because it was in the air.
Okay, because those were actually never the issue. But I have no idea where to go. It's got to be in that room with all the switches, hey? This has been a red herring.
Red herring.
Is a herring a fish?
Yeah.
Why did red herrings get named as such?
I don't know. It's probably, you know what, I'm gonna look that up. Like, why is the term red herring something
About a
for?
fish. Yeah.
I always thought it was a bird.
Heron. Because there's blue herons. And a red heron would be misleading because I don't think they exist. Yeah, I know, Sheldon. He's swinging his arm like a sword. But we've already told him to do it. Yeah, no, we know. That's why he stopped playing.
Or maybe, Josh, maybe we need to think of this as Nadim is playing this game like a mage. He refuses to use this sword because it's not like in his archetype, you know? He likes projectiles because he doesn't like going close to things.
Like less a mage, because he'd be using more of like the lantern to try and burn everything.
That, but then now, but he has like
What?
a hook shot, right?
Well,
And
it's like
his
the engineer.
yes,
Playing the engineer.
yes.
Go the other side. Please go the other side. It's not worth it. Okay, how do we get...
Yeah, that would explain a lot. Because he doesn't like his sword. He doesn't like going close.
The sword is so scary. Okay, these have to have a heart now. Boom. See, that's just mathematically true. Oh god, not this one. Oh yeah, this one.
Swing! Swing!
Anything, even.
But I thought it bounced. This is so difficult.
Nadim just doesn't like to use his sword.
He's playing like, it's like he's playing hardcore mode, you know? Like, beat the game without swinging your sword once type of challenge.
Okay.
Right?
It would explain why he doesn't fight knights. Or cut bubbles,
Yeah.
right?
Right?
It's just slow reaction times.
I don't think so. He has the reflexes of a cat.
The reflexes of a snail.
But like a cat snail, you know? Like, fast reflexes, but you like slam off things. I get it.
Ew.
Ew.
Hey man, your spirit animal is your spirit animal. What's the matter, guys?
Oh, I don't like my spirit animal.
You don't get to pick your spirit animal. Your spirit animal
Who picks you? Oh god.
Why are you fighting these guys?
I just do not like him.
Nice.
Okay, so I go through this thing here. Yeah.
Then you're gonna go down. And then there was the room with all the bubbles that just did not work out for you. Kill that guy. Or don't. Actually, it's probably the better choice.
I don't want to risk anything anymore.
Thanks, sir. So shoot that guy. Watch behind you. Watch behind you. Nice. Swing. Nice. Oh. Nice. You're doing this. You're doing this. Pause. Check your map. Let's look for some clues now.
Okay.
So over to the right, we can go forward somehow.
I wonder... Oh, that was quick. Because it's cheating, Josh.
It is cheating.
Mages don't use maps.
It's a lie. Mages create maps.
That's true.
Mischief managed. Motherfuckers. Comment in the comments if you know what I was referencing. That obscure
Unpopular thing.
with wizards and mages. Oh, have you guys ever seen the Harry Potter musical?
No?
It's fun.
Is there one?
Yeah.
Like a...
Not like...
not a fan created
not-
one? Like a...
It's a... So it was like a high school or maybe like a college group
Yeah.
that created and did it.
Mhm.
And it is delightful.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, this has got to be a heart room. Or bombs. Bombs are important.
What?
What?
They usually die in one hit, not two.
Doesn't like to cut things with his sword, Josh.
I did! I cut him! I cut him with my sword and
Too
he didn't
late.
die!
Well, spam it then more. Be a spammer.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that.
I don't know, dude. Oh, little
Well,
boss.
are we ready to die?
We're
Yeah.
ready to give it a fair shot.
Fair shot.
Oh!
Excellent. Why bomb?
Oh, whoops.
But it went to the bomb. That's,
That's
cool.
true. Very lucky. I don't think it did any damage.
Oh.
Oh!
He figured it out quick.
I would be so upset if you didn't.
He does 2 hearts in one hit.
Everything has been doing 2 hearts in one hit, my friend.
Man, everything's poo, man.
Let's do one more, man. Give it your best shot. But please make it your best shot.
Everything's been my best shot!
That can't be true.
It is!
For the sake of future of humanity, that can't be true.
Nope.
Okay, watch out for this bubble. Nice. They move diagonally.
Yeah.
Just don't put yourself into danger. And danger won't put itself into you.
Yeah.
Take that as you will. Or don't take that because your body, your choice.
Stop!
We should have ended the video, hey? Should have been one of those one and dones.
Oh my god, ow!
Man, you're so good at this game.
I'm not! Stop it! Okay, I'm running.
I'm running. What's that from? I'm running. I'm the villain. Oh, Rick and Morty. There's the episode, like one of their commercial episodes. And one of the guys just narrates that he's running. That's what it made me think of. Okay, stab. Nice. Wait. Nice. Stab. Nice. Dude, you're doing all the right things. But you genuinely are. You can't call BS because you're genuinely doing the things that are right. Okay. There you go. Boom. Look at these hearts. Look at these hearts. Hearts and farts, bro.
Make him laugh. I lose focus.
No, hearts and farts.
Frickin' child.
He has
We're doomed. It's over.
It's over. All right, round 2.
Okay, Nadine, pause. What do you think might be a good strategy for this? So you know what to do. You know the mechanics. What's a good strategy?
Gonna pull in the cloud and swing.
Cool. That's that's what you have to do.
That's the expectation.
What's the strategy to do this successfully?
Don't get hit.
How can you set yourself up to not get hit?
Move.
Oh, we're screwed.
This is the
Go. Try.
It's like a master class in getting ready. A master class of pep talks.
Did that hit me?
Yeah, man.
Yes.
You're hugging it.
Yeah, sidestep it, slash it. Ooh, good. Okay. Another boss that was brought back from the Majora's Mask. What a great game that was. Comment if you can tell me how many times I've mentioned Majora's Mask in this playthrough.
It's as if he wants you to play it.
Man, it's such a good game.
It's very good.
I think best Zelda soundtrack of all time.
Hands down.
And shout out
It's bad.
to Theophany.
Fine.
I don't know him personally, but in terms of creatively, he did phenomenal things with that soundtrack.
Get greedy.
Good job. Pace yourself. I like how, at least in the 2D realm, you don't need to like aim at specific ones.
Yes.
It's just hit the general area and it'll give you one.
Kind of missed that in the 2D realm of video games. 3D makes it kind of frustrating sometimes.
Okay, just give yourself space. You wait to see what he does. Nice.
Good warning.
So he bounces away from your sword. Okay, that was cool.
Look at you.
I'm hoping you learned that by yourself.
Ah!
Look at you.
Good for him. He's like the DVD logo.
God.
Right? He's just bouncing. He'll come to you. Nice. I think this has got to be the last hit, hey? This fight's gone on long enough.
Oh god, I'm gonna die.
Or
No,
stop
you're
it.
not. Just wait. He'll come to you.
Yeah, just
Be frantic.
Ah!
like, just stop moving. You only have to
Thank
move
you
when he
guys so
jumps
much
down.
for being here, for liking, commenting, subscribing, ringing the bell.
And being with us for this journey.
No pain!
Let us know in the comments below. Have you ever had to step away and walk from a boss? Or did you keep going until your skull started to bleed? Thanks, bye.
Thanks for watching.